Hey guys, so today we're going to add a security dash cam right up here, and you could see from my window there's no rear view mirror or anything. So I have a lot of possibilities of what I wanted to do in this space right there. If you have a mirror that's mounted to this windshield, you'll have to do it a little bit below or to the side or something. But I have this whole space, and I got a new camera, and it's not just a dash cam, it's kind of a security cam because it also gives you a shot of you, this window, and your passenger in that window. And just in case somebody comes up to your window, it's may not be a bad idea to record things for your own security. So we're going to install this and give it a shot. All right, so let's take a look at what's in the box. This is by Road Witness. It's kind of an appropriate name, I guess, just to record what's going on in your car while you're on the road. Okay, this is the GD340 model, and like I said, it's got two cameras that's on the side. It faces you, and you could turn them. All right, comes with a card. Okay, so here's the camera. You can see it's not too big at all, and it just uses an adhesive to stick to your windshield, so that makes things a lot easier. The install is really easy. These cameras, like I said, you could tilt them, which is really good. Okay, some hardware wiring. Here's the power. The power itself is really easy. You just plug it into your cigarette lighter, and there's USB on the other side. If you have a USB port somewhere, you don't even need this. Just plug it into the USB port. The rear camera. Okay, that's pretty light too. And it just uses adhesive also. Let's see what else is in here. Okay. All right, so these pads are really handy because you stick them to your windshield, your glass, and you stick these onto that. So it's not on your glass itself. So if you do want to remove it one day, it won't leave a film and it'll be a lot easier. So these are really handy. Okay, here's the memory card for your video. Some like some extra adhesive and a pry tool to get into underneath the plastic that you might need to pull out. And when you route this to the back, you might need to pull something out. All right, don't forget. All right, taking that off, there's the screen right there, so you could preview what's going on. There's a cover on the lens right here too. Gotta take that off before we install everything up. All right, let's give it a shot. First thing we're going to do is install the camera. I'm going to install it right here in the middle somewhere. And we want to just clean the glass with some alcohol. Make sure there's, no residue or dirt. And yeah, my window's really dirty. And then we'll take that adhesive, and there's a front side and a back side. So take off that back side, put it in the middle, and then I'm going to take this and peel off this side. Okay, so you can barely see it, but it's there, and that is what you want to put this adhesive to. So this adhesive will stick to that a lot better. You don't want to put it just straight onto your glass. And line everything up straight. All right, that's pretty easy. And don't forget to take off the covers off all the camera lenses. All right, we should be ready to go with this camera. It's that easy. So let's start plugging everything in. All right, so up here, the wiring is really simple. All you have to do is plug in the rear right there, and then you plug in the USB power right there, and there's a memory card. Remember the memory card? Take that memory card, and that goes right there. And that's it. You're done with the first part. So now we're going to start routing the wire. All right, so for routing the wire, you don't need any fancy routing. I'm just going to tuck everything underneath. And they give you this little tool too. So if you need to kind of pry this a little bit to tuck the wires underneath. You know, some cars, it's a little bit tighter. And others is a little bit looser. But basically, you can see that. I'm just going to pry it and then tuck it underneath. And that'll give me a nice and clean install. Let's work our way down. All right, so I tucked all the wire underneath there, and then once you get here, we're going to start moving to the pillar. So same thing, what I'm going to do is just going to use this tool to pry a little bit, and then we're going to tuck all the wires underneath, and then we'll move down here. All right, I got that pillar back in. Most cars, honestly, it's easier just to tuck underneath. But this was really tight, and this pillar was really easy to just yank out. So usually I don't remove this pillar. I just tuck, tuck, tuck. But anyways, the wire is out right there. So that's really nice and easy. All right, so the first of these two wires is really easy. All it is this cigarette lighter port, and I'm just going to plug it in right there. And that's it. So I'm going to clean up this wire a little bit. Okay, one day I might really just put everything around the back and hardwire it, but today we're just going to use the cigarette lighter. And of course, I can hardwire it in the future, just not today. All right, next up, we'll route all this line to the back. For the rear camera, I'm just going to tuck in here. So I'm going to start by tucking underneath there, and I'm just going to shove this wire in. And for the most part, I'm just going to use this tuck method for the rest of the install because I really don't want to take out any more panels if I could avoid it. All right, so that one's nice and clean. This one's dangling. This is the power one, but it's okay. Again, I'm going to continue to tuck. But back here, I'm just going to tuck underneath there and work my way down. So I got the wire routed underneath here. I just tucked it underneath. You can see there's a gap. And I brought the wire out here. And it is now right here, ready to be installed in the back. This will just cover up. All right. Now let's try to install it to the backup camera. All right, same to the back side here. I'm going to put on that film. It'll clean it up. All right. And then for the camera, we're going to do, don't forget to take out that lens cover. All right. Yep, seems really easy. All right, so now we're going to clean up this wire a little bit. We'll try to tuck it in to some of these things. And we'll open up the trunk to make sure we have the right wire length. All right, so that's how much slack we need to open and close. So I'll put this down so that when it closes, it'll be like this, and then we'll be in good shape. Oops, I forgot to mention, there's a reverse camera option on this. I already have a reverse camera, so I don't need to use the reverse camera that is with that will go on the display. So I don't need to connect this. But if you do need a reverse camera, when you back up, you would tie this to your reverse camera light bulb. You would just take this off and pull the positive from this guy, and you connect it to this guy also, so that um, when you're in the backup mode, it'll know and it'll trigger the display to show what's in the back. But again, I already have a reverse cam, so I don't need that. Okay, so I just tuck the wire into this rubber uh, thing, and then just keep tucking and moving our way down. All right, so it's all tucked in nice and neat. The little wire that comes out over here, and yes, I could have just put it in here and then come out there, but I just wanted to do an easy install. I might clean that up one day, but for now, it's good enough. Okay, so let's test it out. All right, so let's power everything up. Okay, you can see it's booting up. There's a little light that goes on in the USB, so you know you're getting power. Okay, so it's a little hard to see with the glare, a lot of sun glare, but we'll set the environment, time zone, check. Push the buttons down there. Format card, yeah. Let's format the card. Oops. Check. Okay, look at that. You can see the camera has all these different angles. A little glare, but we'll try to give you a shot with less glare. So here's Bear. I'll be BJ McKay, and that'll be my best friend Bear. You can see that's me right over here. There's the back. Hey, that's the front, and there's the back. Cool. All right, let's drive it around. Take a look. All right, so you can see as I'm driving around, there's a lot of glare, of course. It's hard to see, but we'll look at the actual footage from the SD card as we go along. But yeah, you can see there's basically four cameras: front, rear, and the two sides. So you can see the sides. It shows the windows. So if someone comes up to your windows, you will have a recording of your conversation and things like that. And if you get pulled over, you might need it for security reasons. Never know these days. All right, so let's go back and check the footage to see how clear it is. All right, so I'm just going to drive down the street for a little bit, and we'll take a look at the footage when I come back to see how clear the camera is. Uh, Bear shows up, how I show up, the rear camera and the front camera. And then we could also see how well my voice comes up as we're talking. I'm not trying to take a crap in there. They have wood in there too. Oh shit! Forgot about that. I'll give you some wood. Man, look at that water, man. Look how choppy it is. I know. Black rifle. So I think it worked out pretty well. There's some settings that you can have it. I have it on, I think it's like 4K that you got to divide up between all the cameras. So I had the front on 2K, so it made the two side cameras lower resolution, but I think you could lower the front to 1K and make them all 1K basically. But you know, some things to mess around with, some settings to mess around with. But you know, I think it actually worked out well as a security camera. It's pretty good. It's not vlogging, you know, YouTube quality type videos, but I think for security purposes, it's pretty good. And with powering up with a cigarette lighter, easy routing, it was actually really easy to install too.